Brothers 35. So here we go, I'm level 35. Let's see, what are my stats now? Doing okay. Had a few pretty rough games a couple nights ago that were not seeing my performance up to snuff. I'm kind of at 26% right now for first place wins. I feel I could be doing better. Let's see. I mean, some nights you have it and some nights you don't. Just do what you can. I've been watching folks stream this, and the course that they throw into the mix is often like 1-1. I don't know if that's because they don't think about which one to select or what, or you know, or if they just want the easy one as a sure thing. But I like to throw 8-4 in there so we can all go to hell together. Also, they patched this little trick right here. I think this no longer works. I find myself stuck with one miserable nemesis. Oh, thanks for coming by, Ark. Yeah, next week we're gonna finish up The Evil Within 2, and it's, as always, a pleasure to see you. Hope to see you out Saturday if you can, also. We'll be doing part 2 of Peace Walker. May your tech always be fixed, and your coffee always acquired. Yeah, I'm disappointed that the attackers thing changed. I'm actually not sure why they did that. Thank you, Boogle. Also, good evening. It's good to see you. It's been a while since our star moderator has shown up. Which sounds a little more guilting than I meant it, but, point is, it's always a pleasure to see you. Oh! Wow! Oh man, I pity your classmates, because I know their dedication is only half of yours, at best. Something else I've also noticed watching other folks play this is, folks really like to just blitz through these levels, which, is... Like, I've done that a couple of times, but it just doesn't feel very fun, and I'm also not sure, what the gain there is. I would much rather spend my time in my first run-through of 1-1 setting a good foundation for late-game success than kind of putting the pedal to the metal myself. I think the Fire Flower gives you an extra hit point in the first one? I forget, actually. That's something that, since I have been playing this, I've been meaning to do, which is to see how good I am at actual Mario. Oh, wild. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is of course very fun to blitz through and have like a kind of a Mario parkour game. It's just not necessarily the way to set yourself up for success, in my opinion. Whoop! Wrong way. Wow, that went badly. Actually, I don't want to do that. Good evening, Ben Next. It's good to meet you. We just wrapped up a couple of hours, well, closer to 3, of the Evil Within 2, and we're closing out the night here with some Mario 35. So thank you for coming by and saying something. Yes. Send my horde of monsters your way. Well, you know what? I have some online communities, Google, that will make you even braver to say it in. So, you know, if you want me to help you upgrade your bravery, just let me know. I'll be glad to link you their way. Oh, for God's sake. That's the stupidest mistake I could make. Oh, it's just like holding on the jump button for a little bit longer. Anyway, let's do that again. Number 11. Hey, that's 2 1s! I was just... The thing is, like, in my head I was distracted by a joke where I was going to say, yeah, these are the same forums that constantly pressurize people to legalize Mario, and they're very adamant about it. They've filed many online petitions, and no one really has the heart to tell them that Mario has always been legal and will always be free. Spiritually, not financially. Anyway, I was thinking about that when I let go of the A button. So, that's what jokes are good for. Oh no, I should clarify, that's a myth. Portland decriminalized Mario as a person. Having Mario is still very much frowned upon, and will get you in trouble in parts of Portland. I don't feel like anybody is sufficiently antagonizing me. Well, okay, so I take it back a little bit. You can get a few more than one enemy out of the deal now, but not much more. There we go. Yeah! Okay. 2-1 is a level I don't feel particularly motivated to hang around because I actually think it's fairly empty and uninteresting. So as soon as I get past that first run of things, run of little columns, I'm ready to skedaddle. Actually, Boogle, now that you mentioned it, I think there is another nuance from the regular game that is changed in this. I seem to recall, if you make a fire flower appear and you are big, and then you get hit by an enemy, before you collect that fire flower, the fire flower will only upgrade you to Large Mario and not, in fact, Fire Mario. That is different in this. Well, I mean, to be honest, we've all been waiting for that for a long time, and Mario will finally get the justice he deserves. Mario didn't die for our sins, but he did drive a Volvo, which is its own kind of bravery. I have nothing against Volvos. Yeah, don't hit me, don't hit me! Ah, haha! Cheap, cheap, more like chump, chump. Damn it. Oh, God. Oh, come on, roulette. Okay. I hate you. That's horrible. Oh man. There's sometimes when it just seems a little too deliberate. Oh man. That's great. Alright. Oh. You're killing me here. This game might not go well. That was a pretty bad run of things there. This is all of my aces and holes. Get the hell out of here. Oh god. Killing me. Literally. Alright. This one's for all the beans. It depends on the levels that are lined up. You can really get into a clog of Hammer Brothers, which are not quite as fatal as Clog of Lakitus, which are just infinitely spawning death. Man, I can't help but wonder, just like, what is the algorithm that determines the roulette outcome? Because 5 mushrooms in a row, when it is the exact last thing that I need, seems either bad or deliberately skewed away from giving me something that I need. Hammer Brothers are actually not to be dealt with. They are to be shunned and never discussed. You are right now, by calling attention to them, Voldemorting their presence. And making their stars align with ours. Gotcha. Yes, Mexican Sting, it is free. It is a free download until March something. But yeah, it is a free game. And I played a lot of this free game. Oh. No, it is not going to cost money. It is just going to stop existing, is my understanding. Yeah, I don't know. It's, one of those... I think of it as a weird Nintendo thing, but I also am at a loss for an example of when they've done something comparable. But, it seems vaguely experimental, almost. But yeah, it's available for a limited time, only. Mitomo. Remind me again, what was Mitomo? That sounds familiar, but I'm not placing it. Was that their social media site? Their social media, thing? Where you could, make your little me and then have your me pose, in pictures and stuff like that? Okay. Remember back when that was the thing to do. I would really hate it if I actually spent money on the free-to-play now spend money on in-game currency. I would be really annoyed if I had spent money on that and have it just be gone. Kind of like I am a little bit with the Wii itself. And the shop there. At Boogle, same. Oh man, can you imagine how brutal it would be to just have does that game have 8 levels? I'm trying to remember. It's the last one leading up to Jacquio. Yes. Yeah, there was paid stuff in there. It was the sort of thing where they give you a certain amount of in-game currency. That you buy your first, 15 pieces of clothing for your Mii using, and then after that you pay like $5 and you get 100 Mii bucks or whatever. It's that sort of thing. 6 acts, that's what I'm thinking of. Ooh. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Let's do it. Oh wow, this is a really bad idea. Buddy, I need you to not be terrible. Oh god, the roulette is killing me, man. That's better than nothing. Certainly better than I was getting last time. Yes, Ben next. That is currently the bane of my existence. That's really funny. Is that my enemies are not attacking me? I don't know how often this strategy is employable, but I did have a few games where we were in this last phase of the last 5 people in there, and I was in a position to basically starve my players of enough enemies so that they could get their clock back up. It was an interesting position to be in, and I don't know how often I could use that strategy, but it felt very clever. See, one of the biggest dangers that those cheap-cheeps pose is screwing up the timing of your jumps. There we go. Number 22's KO block is a different color because an enemy that I sent over to that player killed them. And when that happens, I get the KO, and I get, I think, half of their coins and a portion of their time. You know what? I'm just not gonna bother with that. I actually did not want that. I was definitely holding that button down. That's good. That's not what I wanted at all. Did not execute my own plan right. Let's see. Oh, no! This is death. I'm not so much worried about the platforming as I am the fact that this is a fairly enemy-starved place, which gives me very few opportunities to boost my time. Actually, I'm just gonna... This is good. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Oh, come on, come on, come on, hit me! Please, bleed out! Other player, bleed out! Oh, that was so close! Oh, wait, I won! Yeah! That was amazing! I stalled for time and I won! Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yes, when you... Oh, stop that. Yeah, when you get hit and you lose power, or when you power up, it stops the timer. So what I was doing there at the end was I was trying to take damage and roll a roulette, so I was able to sort of bounce back and forth between powering down and powering up, and it stalled my timer just long enough so that when we both were at the finish line, if I hadn't done that, I would have definitely lost. But, yeah, I guess his ran out just like half a second faster than mine. It was so good! Yeah, if you, it might have been hard to see with the, over the stream screen, but when somebody is running out of time, there's a little red border that appears around their block, and that means that they're within, like, the last 30 seconds, or last 10 seconds, or whatever, their countdown. So, that was pretty freaking cool. Alright. One more. I got my one for the night, so I'm happy, but I want to try and do one more. And thank you, Ben Next. Yeah, that's where, like, this is something I've only been developing over the past, I want to say, last 10 games. but like, in the final section, using those kind of stalling tactics, and being aware that death is inevitable. It's just, how alone can I die? Is my question. And if the answer is very, then, well, you know what, I think I'm doing my job. Eat it, Ivan Illich. I mean, Boogle, when you say it that way, you make this honestly sound bad. Is it metagaming or murder gaming? You tell me. Oh man, I loved Forrest Gump. I should go back and rewatch that. remember when I watched it, I was thinking, like, this seems like it would be especially relevant for, like, my parents' nostalgia, but I don't know how I feel about it. But now I have nostalgia for Forrest Gump, and not the world events that Forrest Gump was expressing nostalgia for. So we have gone full circle recursive on that. Yeah, Vietnam, when times were simpler. I am curious, Mexican Sting, if you were to recommend a 90s period piece that is not Forrest Gump, what would that be? Pardon me. Yeah, it's amazing that we've had a president that makes Nixon seem, well... It's amazing that we have had a president that makes us rethink Nixon. I don't want to say makes Nixon seem good, but, you know, that's, quite an accomplishment for us as a nation. Yes, 2-1. Coin heaven, please. My dog Skip. Oh, The Rocketeer was so good! That is another one that I would love to revisit. Loved that when I was a kid. Oh, that's garbage. Oh, come on now. I seem to remember... Rocketeer was a Disney movie, right? As I remember... This was either Epcot Center or Universal Studios, where I was able to visit one of the old sets, or at least an amusement park area themed after The Rocketeer. It's basically, you know, 50s greaser themed installation. But, yeah. You know what fight I would like to see? I would like to see Rocketeer vision of the 50s and Greasers versus Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull version of the 50s and Greasers, and see which one would come out on top. Feeling pretty confident that the Rocketeer would do a solid power bomb on Crystal Skull, but you know what? Like King Kong versus Godzilla taught me, you just never know the outcome until you see it for yourself. Well, that's right, they both... No, wait. Oh, right. Okay, no, you're right, I forgot. The Rocketeer is a World War II period piece that involves a Zeppelin. For some reason, I have it in my head as like a weird 50s, 50s vibe, but that is clearly... the dates don't match up, right? I do know what times are, I promise. Delinquent youth. I think that's the thing that I'm thinking about there. Thank you for being able to find the through line in that. Clearly better than I can. I think, yeah, in the Crystal Skull, I think Indiana Jones's discovered son has got the whole greaser, leather, hang out at a diner without a switchblade comb, slick my hair back. I don't need to do what you tell me, Dad. thing. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf, that's it. I mean, Boogle, I would absolutely watch Tom Hanks as Spider-Man. And, to be clear, I mean now Tom Hanks as Spider-Man. Actually, Tom Hanks might be one of the few Hollywood personalities to be able to have maintained a wholesome enough, actual personality to make something like that work. Although, I mean, you know... I don't even know how old he is now, but... Anyway, yes. Sully era Tom Hanks as Spider-Man. I will spend money to watch it. Oh yeah, no, totally. Have you, this seems like something that you probably have seen Mexicans sing based off of your, areas of interest and expertise. Have you seen Tom Hanks's, I think this was actually his first gig on, Happy Days? Boogle, I assume that Disney is always listening. Disney has copyrighted Conversation as being one of the #1 generators of fan content. Oh god, it's awful. Oh man, yeah, you should check that out. I think you would enjoy it. It is unexpected and weird in the ways that I think you appreciate from pop culture. Whew. Almost lost the cut of my jib on that one. Yes. Oh, I hate this. And yet I chose it willingly! Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Punch me, it only makes me stronger. Actually, it doesn't make me stronger. Just don't punch me. Oh yeah, Columbo. Columbo has shown up on my social medias lately, and for reasons I don't entirely understand. I mean, I'm very glad that people are enjoying Columbo. I think Columbo's fine, and I remember watching a fair bit of it as reruns, but, yeah. Yeah! Give me the Mario bucks. Whew. There's sometimes when I make a jump and I realize that my attention has lapsed for just long enough it would take for me to make a very bad mistake. And, yeah. Heart attack central. Alright, good enough. Oh! Yeah! Oh! Sent my own Bowser back to me. Bowser, come home. We're about to have a big ol' Lakitu party. I'm here for it. Oh yeah, let's just Oh, no, 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 no! I really don't want to kill these things! Whew! Yeah, I know, right? Feels good. Oh man, good times. Cool. Yeah, I know. Feeling too. I mean, this is a better instance of 2 1s in a row than the 11 that I ranked during the first run through. So that was good. But yeah, I think we can call it a night here and maybe watch some Mothra versus Godzilla. That's a good tasty time. And yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. And Boogle, it's great to see you. Mexican Sting, always a pleasure. And anybody else lingering from the chat, and also I think what was that? Somebody who came by. What's the Ben Next? If you're still around, have a great night, and it's good to meet you. So yeah, keep an eye out on Saturday. We're doing Peace Walker Part 2. So I hope to see you then. And yeah, Boogle, I've got. Actually, hold on a second. Let me just check here what I got. I rented Godzilla. This is. Yeah, this has Ghidorah, a 3-headed monster on it, as well as Mothra and Invasion of Astro Monster. So I'm going to save Ghidorah for you. So anyway, have a great night.